Right. Let's quickly take this across to our guest now. Joining us, with us is Mohan Vishwa, spokesperson of the BJP. We have Rashmi Sawant, author and activist, joining us. Syed Abbas, political analyst, is with us. But my first question is to Imran Ahmad Ali, lawyer and political analyst. Imran Ahmad Ali, this is appeasement, plain and simple. This is what the BJP is saying, and it's not happening for the first time. Whether it's the KJ Halli, DJ Halli riots cases, whether it was the first tenure of Siddaramaiah as chief minister from 2013 to 2018, in those occasions as well, we have seen similar sort of withdrawal of cases that Siddaramaiah government has done in the past.
If we go into the past, like you correctly talked about, if withdrawing cases today, justice, and tomorrow's appeasement, we only know that the thing changing is the political party in power. When you talk about the 385 cases that the previous BJP government had withdrawn, these were cases of hate speech, these were cases of moral policing, cow vigilante, communal violence. So you cannot cry foul after withdrawing 385 during your tenure, and you have 52 being withdrawn now, and you say, oh no, this is all hell has broken loose. When we come to the BJP governments across states, you go to Delhi. The moment they came into power, they withdrew the previous government's cases against the lieutenant governor. When you talk about Bengal, one of the first decisions the BJP government has taken is to withdraw the matter pending before the Supreme Court, in which the OBC status of 77 communities had been challenged by the West Bengal government. So this is not something new. The fact, and being a lawyer, I'm telling you, the first thing that changes in the law and order machinery when a government or a regime changes, it is the law officers of the court. Now that may be the sad reality, but it is truthfully the honest 100% truth. When you have double standards, when someone else withdraws cases of whatever nature,
Sir, leave aside BJP's cases for a moment. Why should the Congress repeatedly withdraw cases? Please give me the logic for that.
Why the Congress should withdraw cases?
Why is it doing so? That's a question.
Because the law department feels that it is not worthy to pursue them.
In riots cases also. What is the example being set over here that you can do riots and get away with it?
Okay, this is not a precedent. Precedent is set by court. When we talk about every day on a day...
Of course it's a precedent. If you withdraw a case, that will also be a precedent for people to go ahead and carry out riots. Because the assumption then will be the government is there to protect you.
No, that's not true. That's not true. On a daily basis, no matter the nature of the dispute, there are multiple cases that are withdrawn in court to finish for whatever reason. Sometimes as law evolves, sometimes as you know, the government changes. So the policy decisions that have been taken against...
So how can the law evolve as the government changes? A crime is a crime. Has the BNS been amended? Has the IPC been amended?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that when a government changes, it is in their nature to withdraw cases against
Why should they do that? That's exactly what I'm questioning. Why should any government? I'm saying let's assume the BJP is wrong. So I admit that the Congress is also wrong in doing that.
Okay, so that is why we've got a high court. The high court in 2025 had stopped the government from doing so. That is why I say that the judiciary is the most important leg of your country, because it is the only one steps in when necessary.
Okay, Mohan Vishwa, the Siddaramaiah government may not have set a sterling example, but what about the BJP government, which has withdrawn over 300 cases in the past and related to sensitive rioting cases again, such as the Honavar riots case?
Madhav, good evening. Before going to 4 years, 5 years or 10 years back, I'll just go back a month back. What happened a month back in Karnataka? There was a by-election in Davangere. What happened in the by-elections? During the by-elections, the entire Muslim community went against Congress. They openly came and said that, their demands were not met by this Congress government. So that's why they fielded a candidate from SDPI. More than 18,000 to 20,000 votes which went to SDPY, which they were feeling, the Congress were feeling that, which they were supposed to come to them, and because of them, their lead, the winning lead also came down to hardly some 5,000 votes, which was around 27,000 earlier, okay, the original elections. So after that, what and all is happening, now they have felt that, the Muslims are going out of Congress. Because of that, to please them, what they did, first, they withdraw the 2022 notification during our period of that hijab ban, which was not supposed to be allowed in schools or college premises. That was the first appeasement which they did. Now, in continuation of that, in the verge of losing the votes or in the fear of losing the votes of one community, now they have withdrawn these cases also. Come on, where this has happened? It has happened in Aland. Aland comes in Kalburgi district. Kalburgi is a hometown of AACC President Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge. Okay, it has come from the top. So that is very key, very much important. So this is the latest trend which has been followed. Now, if I go back in the past, Like as you were referring, and my friend was referring, and he was comparing the apple with banana. Come on, there was no stone pelting by Hindu Karyakartas or the farmers or the Kannada Horatagaratas against the police or against the police station or against the deputy commissioner. Okay, and there was no mob lynching. If you remember in KJL, DJL riots, literally they burned the entire police station on fire. Come on, how can you compare that with a protest of a farmer or some cases related to the cow vigilant and all? You can't even compare.
What about
Can you
Honnavar?
give one example like that? Can you give one example like that?
What happened in
where,
Honnavar though, Mohan Vishwa? What happened in Honnavar?
No, nothing. See, in Honnavar, there was a protest against a murder of Hindu Karyakarta in the past. Okay, there was no mob lynching and there was no stone pelting against police station and all. Come on,
Okay,
these kind of
quick
things
response.